It's Fight Night 7 here in the UFC. 6 matches on tap as we will be spending the entire week's worth of events. 3 fight nights followed by Combat Kingdom number 3, headlined by Tony Ferguson and Khabib Nurmagomedov for the lightweight championship. But tonight it is heavy on the European fighters as we have, starting us off in the bantamweight division, number 7 Tom Duquesnoy taking on number 13 Sean Sugar O'Malley. In women's bantamweight action, it's Paige Van Sant taking on Ronda Marcos. In the lightweight division, number 13 Beneil Dariush taking on unranked Rustam Kabalov out of Russia. Then we head to featherweight action as Josh Emmett battles Arnold Allen in a battle of top 10 combatants. Our co-main event, Derek Lewis battling number 8 Alistair Overeem in a battle of another top 10s in the heavyweight division. And a welterweight main event as number 3 Leon Edwards battles number 8 Tom Breeze. We'll see you at the fight.
All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Tom Duquesnoy and Sugar Sean O'Malley. Well, the Sugar Show is in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is, the undefeated Sugar Sean O'Malley, representing the MMA Lab there in Glendale, Arizona. Of course, he came off of Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series, but since he has stepped foot in the big show, O'Malley has only gotten better. This is a big game player. He has not let the hype and the increasing pressure get to him. Sean O'Malley back for more tonight. He's in Oh, is it great to see this guy make the walk here tonight. Really as accomplished a striker as we've seen come into the UFC in years. And no surprise, he'll be interested in keeping the fight standing tonight. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic if the tape... All right, now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart. Some differences in height and reach as well. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, Tom Fire Kid Duquesnoy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata. You ready? You ready?
We are underway. So, of course, we'll get another look at Sean O'Malley here tonight, and one thing that is... Back to the feet.
Oh, very nice.
Now mixing one into the body. Spinning back fist.
Oh! Nice head kick. Oh, he is just teeing off here. Oh! Oh! Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round one. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
And here we see it from a different angle. Look at the power in that kick. And as soon as it lands, that is the end. Great angle here. Bang.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sugar Sean.
So the Sugar Show is in full effect here tonight as we congratulate Sean O'Malley and his MMA Lab teammates. And you start to wonder what...
Hear what I say. We are the business today. Shit is finished today. On to your day. Need a new PB&J. We drop the classic today. We need a tablet.
It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Paige Van Zandt and Randa Quiet Storm Marcos. Well, what a story here. Randa Quiet Storm Marcos, born in Baghdad, Iraq, under heavy fire really every step of the way, was able to escape with her mother and her siblings. And what a story it is that she's gone on to UFC strawweight contention. In this 115-pound division, she is definitely Canada's best hope for UFC glory, coming off a big win over the former champion Carla Esparza. So here is Paige Van Zandt representing Team Alpha Male in Sacramento, California. She's been forced to grow up in the UFC, but that doesn't mean she hasn't realized a lot of success. A lot of people believe with her well-rounded skill set and the grappling starting to catch up to the striking, that Paige Van Zandt is going to find herself in a UFC strawweight championship fight before her career is said and done. And of course, she is just getting started. The wildly popular 12-gauge Paige Van Zandt in another big one tonight.
This girl is so good at...
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and a similar reach. Here for the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 8 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at... Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Well, she was born in Reno, Nevada, but her fighting home is Sacramento, California.
Oh, this might be the end.
And really start.
She's out. She's out.
That'll do it.
She's out cold. Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, outstanding technique by her to land that shot and finish the fight here in the first round. Sometimes when you catch a fighter cold before she's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a more pronounced effect. That is certainly the case in this fight here tonight. What a result, what a knockout.
Let's take a look at that again. And here it is again. Crank right on the jaw.
And there she is after the massive... Let's go to Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, 12-gauge Paige Van Zandt.
All right, coming up next, a lightweight tilt between Beneil Dariush and Rustam Khabilov. Well, good to see this young fighter make the walk here tonight. His takedowns are really some of the best in the game. So explosive, great technique behind them. Certainly you see shades of his collegiate wrestling career. His opponent's got to watch out for those, but even an opponent with good takedown defense will... Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy has devastating power to his kicking technique. Whether it's to the legs, the body, or the head, if one of those lands, you've got real problems.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters with similar height and reach. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Rustam Tiger Abilov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Yorba Linda, California, USA, Beneil Dariush. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
So Mario Yamasaki, the veteran, draws the opening assignment here. Well, thanks for showing up on time as we get underway here tonight at the world-famous O2 Arena in London, England.
Wow! Head kick!
Whoa!
He hurt him with that hook. Body kick, look at that.
He's got him hurt here. Oh!
Again.
Oh!
He's hurt.
Big left hook there. Wow! And that's going to do it.
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect shot right there. We didn't even get a feeling out process here tonight, and we say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly had a huge impact here tonight as he gets the win by first round KO.
Check it out again. Boom! Wow!
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rustam Tiger Abilov.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO.
You gotta get it. They hated Esco. They hated Escobar. I'm still here. Davies, talk that talk. Streets need that.
Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight. All right, so here he is, a very accomplished striker, finally making the walk to the octagon tonight. Gotta think he'll be interested, of course, in keeping this fight standing in his wheelhouse. And he's got the takedown defense to keep this fight where he wants it. No doubt he'll be looking to put on a striking clinic here tonight.
This guy has one of the best abilities to take a shot that I have ever seen in all my years of commentating on fights. His chin is truly world class.
All right, well, this guy is almost certainly planning to take his opponent down and unleash some of that vicious ground and pound he is known for. That's what our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and the same reach. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Arnold Almighty Allen!
You ready? You ready?
Well, no shortage of UFC history has been made within these very walls. Good to have you with us as we get underway here at the O2 Arena in London, England.
Hard kick lands. That one hurt. Oh! High kick! He hurt him! This could be it right here.
The left hook hits home. Oh, another head kick lands, Joe. He's landed several here in the round. He's really starting to do damage and take control of this fight.
Nice leg kick. Clean, hard shot to the head with that hook. Oh, nice. Oh, he tagged him. He is rocked right here. He's trying to stay up. Another big punch to the head gets through.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Oh, head kick! Look at this, takedown! Half guard.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 1.
Beautiful sweep. Trying to spin to the back. He's got excellent pressure from the top. Moves to half guard.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here.
That's it. He's out.
Joe.
He is out.
And that's going to do it.
Wow. What a knockout. Man. KO by ground and pound.
Well, that's the way they used to ground and pound fighters back in the day, literally trying to pound your opponent's head through the canvas. Elbows and strikes and hammer fists one after the next. An offensive explosion on the ground that gets him the knockout win here tonight.
Check out this angle here. Ba-boom!
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Arnold Almighty Allen!
So just... All right, coming up next, a heavyweight collision between the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, and the Reem, Alistair Overeem. While he has challenged for UFC gold outside the octagon, he's accomplished really as much as any heavyweight in the sport. The Ream, Alistair Overeem, is back tonight, and this is a guy who has really maintained his focus nearly 60 fights into a career that dates to 1999. That doesn't even mention his K1 accolades. Alistair Overeem, a threat as always. Good to see him turn around quickly to compete again tonight.
Alistair Overeem, the former Strikeforce heavyweight champion, the former Dream heavyweight champion, and the former K1 heavyweight Grand Prix champion, is one of the most decorated fighters in the history of mixed martial arts.
So here's the Black Beast, Derek Lewis. He gets the better of the striking. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Overeem is 5 years the elder. He weighed in at 265 pounds. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. And once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 44 wins, 17 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 64 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, Alistair Overeem. And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A boxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 63 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Derek the Black Beast Lewis.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. All right, so here's the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, as we get ready to go with round 1. Nobody has more knockouts in the
Big kick to the lever. He's stunned. Hard hook. Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
Let's check that out from a different angle. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Boom! Right on the money.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. We set it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliano's called a stop to this contest at 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alistair Overeem.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Leon Edwards and Tom Breeze. You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find a guy with better hands than this guy in the UFC. Boxing skills really that befit a professional boxer. And he's got power, he's got speed, beautiful combinations that show you that he's been doing this from a very young age. A lot of people, I think, see boxing as the sweet science, but also a simple science. Watch the film on this guy. It is anything but. Just a lot of differences in ability and technique. We'll see if he can put the hands together tonight.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
Well, this is an outstanding kickboxer making his way to the UFC octagon right now. Very interesting stylistic matchup here tonight. Just an outstanding arsenal of kicks, great punching technique, power in both hands, works the lead leg, not afraid to work the body. Just a complete kickboxer here, now plying his trade in mixed martial arts, a dangerous proposition for anyone caught in his striking range.
This guy has lightning fast hand speed. His combinations come swiftly and from all angles.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Both fighters are 26, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out O2 Arena in London, England, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Tom Reed! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Leon Rocky Edwards!
You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
Well, here we are inside the famed O2 Arena in London, England. Good to have you with us as we get underway. Edwards gets caught with that punch. He landed that punch flush.
Both fighters a little bit hesitant to engage, feeling each other out.
Work, guys. Come on.
Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
Oh, that left hand is on point.
Oh, he's getting some hip into that one. That one hurt.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Nice punch by Edwards.
You got to be careful when you throw the same technique over and over and over again.
Oh, he nailed him.
Oh, he got clipped there. He got hurt.
Do some work, guys.
Oh, kicked him in the face. He's got him hurt here. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. Oh, massive kick lands, Joe.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Breeze.
Wow! He is stumbling.
Uh-oh, he might be out. "45 seconds remain in the round."
Nice kick. Big power in that kick.
Oh, hook to the head by Edwards.
Whoa! He's in big, big trouble here.
Final seconds of round one. Round two winding down.
Let's take a look at it again here. Some real clean striking on display in that round.
On point. I love the way you're mixing up combinations, just like you drilled in the gym.
The beautiful Jenny Andrade getting us going.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage. And he eats a kick.
He gets hit with an outside leg kick.
Big knee.
He's got him hurt here.
He feints for the kick.
Lands.
High kick! He hurt him! He's in big, big, big trouble. Nice uppercut. Look at that. Wow.
Well, that kick landed the body.
Nice big knee! Big knee! This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches and bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of there.
He is really finding a home for those body kicks.
Let's work, guys.
How about that shin? Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Beautiful hook.
Hard left hook.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Nice left kick to the body.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Edwards' leg is hurt here, Joe. You can see him starting to limp a little bit.
Oh, and he ate a front kick.
Seconds remain in round two. Round three next.
Here's a big leg kick. Very impressive striking going on in that round.
Carly Baker in the building tonight. Thank you very much.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Roundhouse kick gets through.
Beautifully timed and place kick there by Edwards.
Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short.
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Breeze. Edwards gets hit and flushly with that big overhand. Just over 3 minutes to go. Breeze gets tagged by the kick there. He couldn't have liked that too much, Joe. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Oh, that head kick landed.
Big shot to the head. He's stunned. He's in trouble.
Oh, he hurt him. Bad. Bad.
Big body shot.
Body.
Edwards' eye is closing up now. Not good for him.
He lands a big shot from the bottom. In half guard now.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Edwards.
Good shot.
Unable to connect with the right. Oh! He's out!
A huge roundhouse kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, this fight was over as soon as that kick made contact. And you want to credit the offense and not denigrate the defense, but he did not get the guard up. And against this type of striker, you are absolutely playing with poison. So a near-perfect kick spells the end of this one here tonight.
Let's see that again. I mean, just stiff.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year. Here's the buff with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 8 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tom Lee.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon.
What a way to finish night one in London, England at O2 Arena. As Birmingham rejoicing as Tom Breese with a huge win over Leon Edwards in our main event. Welcome into the post show here at Fight Night 7. As it was Knockout City, all 6 matches going to finish by way of knockout. The first 5 bouts ended in the first round, and then Tom Breese rounds out the night with a third round KO of Leon Edwards. And the interesting thing about that is until that last knockdown, that match was certainly even, and you might argue Leon Edwards might have had a slim lead if it had had to go to a judge's scorecard. But Tom Breese leaving it not up to the judges as he leaves it up to the heel of his foot as he knocks out Leon Edwards for a huge win in the top 10, as Tom Breese will certainly move up in that welterweight division, and we're hearing Tom Breese may move up as high as 6th or 5th with that win. And now that moves him into contention. You got players like Stephen Thompson, Colby Covington, Tyron Woodley, Conor McGregor, and now the Englishman, Tom Breese, can be part of that conversation, as Leon Edwards will have to go back to the drawing board after that third round loss. Let's take a look at matches earlier tonight. We've got a performance of the night by way of knockout was Alistair Overeem. Only 18 seconds is all it took as he gets KO of the night. And fight of the night goes to Paige Van Zandt in our only women's match of the night, as she wins 19 seconds in with a brutal knockout of Randa Marcos. Our opening bout of the night was Sean O'Malley, as it only took him 50 seconds to KO Duquesne out of France, as the American remains undefeated. He will move up into the top 10 of those bantamweight rankings. Paige Van Zandt will move up close to the top 10 in the women's bantamweight division, and Marcos will be moving back down to the featherweight division by virtue of that loss. The Russian Kavalov taking down Darush 123 into round number 1 in a magnificent knockout, as Kavalov will now move into the top 15 rankings in the lightweight division. It's another Englishman who had a brilliant night, as Arnold Allen takes down the American Josh Emmett 239 into round number 1, and now Arnold Allen will move up in that top 10 of the featherweight division. Heavyweight action, we mentioned it was knockout of the night. It was a magnificent strike by Alistair Overeem, as his amazing career continues, as he will now be in contention in that top 5 of a loaded heavyweight division. And then, of course, the main event. It was Tom Breese out of Birmingham, England, sending the fans home happy from O2 Arena, as he knocks out Leon Edwards 408 into the third. So that was Fight Night 7. Coming up tomorrow, Fight Night 8. This is part of a 4-match week here at the O2 Arena, with Fight Night 8, Fight Night 9, and then Combat Kingdom number 3, headlined by Tony Ferguson and Khabib later on this weekend. But tomorrow, live from O2 in London, Fight Night 8, we've got 6 more matches for you. In the featherweight division, it'll be Makwan Ermakani taking on Darren Elkins. In the strawweight division, a top 15 matchup between number 5, Joanne Calderwood, and number 14, Jessica Penny. In the heavyweight division, number 15, Ben Rothwell will take on Andrei Arlovsky out of Russia. Welterweight will feature number 12 ranked Dong Hyun Kim taking on Gunnar Nelson. In the middleweight division, the co-main event, it's Darren Till taking on Elias Theodorou. And our main event in the light heavyweight division, Misha Serkinov taking on Jimmy Manua. So we'll see you tomorrow night from the O2 in London.